Welcome back to the channel. In the last video, I talked about the standard form of a linear equation. In today's video, I'm going to introduce another way to write linear equations. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank all the viewers of this channel because we just recently passed 50 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed to the Mentor Center YouTube channel, please do so that we can hit 100 subscribers before the end of 2020. Let's get on with the video. So this new way that I'm going to teach you is called the point-slope form. As the name implies, the point-slope form of a linear equation gives us the slope of a line as well as the ordered pair of a point that it goes through. It has this format where x1 and y1 represent an ordered pair that the line goes through. M represents the slope of the line. It's probably best to see this in action with a few examples. So here, I have a slope of 3 and I have an ordered pair of -6, 4. To write the point-slope form of this linear equation, all I would do is plug in these values into the equation that I have above right here. So in this case, I'm given the slope and it's equal to 3. Now, like I said before, m is the slope, so we can say that m is equal to 3. Our ordered pair is composed of an x-coordinate of -6 and a y-coordinate of 4. So we can plug those into the equation as well. I have y minus y1. Now remember, y1 is 4. So I'll write a 4 here. Next, I have my slope, which remember is 3. So I have a 3 here. And it's multiplied with x minus x1. Now remember, x1 is -6. So I'm going to subtract a -6 here. I can simplify this part a little bit. So that's going to turn into x plus 6. So there it is. That's my point-slope form for the linear equation of a line that goes through the point -6, 4 and has a slope of 3. Let's do another example. So here, I've given you two ordered pairs. Try pausing the video and solving this question on your own. Okay, so by now, I assume that you have the answer. Let's go through it together. Like I said before, we have two ordered pairs. The first thing we want to do is solve for the slope, m. Now, I've already made a video about this before, so if you haven't seen that already, I'll leave a link in the description below. We're going to use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, I just chosen to make the first ordered pair x1 and y1 and the second ordered pair x2 and y2, but it doesn't matter. You could have switched them and you'll still get the same answer. So in this case, our y2 is 13. So I'm going to write a 13 here. y1 is 7, so I'm going to write a 7 here. Next, on the denominator, we have x2, which is 4, minus x1, which is 2. So we have 13 minus 7, which is 6, over 4 minus 2, which is just 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that tells us that our slope is 3. Now I can use either ordered pair to construct my equation. For the purpose of showing you that both would result in the same answer, I'm going to use both ordered pairs. First, let's do this one. So we have y minus y1. Remember, y1 is 7. So I'll put a 7 here. Next we have m, which is 3, and that's multiplied with x minus x1. x1 in this case is going to be a 2. So we have y minus 7 is equal to 3 times x minus 2. Our second equation, if we were to use the second ordered pair x2 and y2, would be very similar. It would be y minus y2, which in that case is 13, equals 3 times x minus x1. x1 is 4 for the second ordered pair, so we would have y minus 13 equals 3 times x minus 4. Now to prove that both of these are the same, what we can do is put this in slope-intercept form. So to do that, we'll solve for y. On the right hand side, we have 3x minus 6, and then we add the 7 over from the left hand side. The -6 plus 7 result in a +1. For the second ordered pair, we'll solve for y once again. We have 3 times x minus 4 distributed. Again, that's going to be 3x minus 12, just like we did above. Then we're going to add the 13 over from the left-hand side. So there's that 13. Negative 12 plus 13 is equal to positive 1. So I'm going to erase this part and put a 1 here. So clearly, these two are the same. And that means that both ordered pairs would have worked. So as you can see, point-slope form is a very convenient way to write out a linear equation. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing so that we can hit 100 before the end of 2020. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.